thunder of jets in an open sky, a streak of gray, and a cheerful...
A loop, a whirl, and a vertical climb, and once again you'll know it's time for the adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle and friends.
Starring that supersonic speedster, Rocket J. Squirrel, with his pal Bullwinkle the Moose, and a host of others.
Hurry, Bullwinkle! The show's about to start!
I'm coming as fast as I can.
Wave to the people!
Yay!
Now what are you doing?
Signing autographs. Let's see. John Smith.
But your name is Bullwinkle!
I know, but that's hard to spell.
We're gonna have a lot of fun! Come on and join us!
Sure, there's always room for one more.
Captain Harvey Blood and Viscera Lincolnfurter certainly knew what he was talking about when he cried,
"War is heck!"
For moments later, he was blown to smithereens while making a run for it during the Battle of San Juan Capistrano. Captain Lincolnfurter was a hero. We can't all be heroes, but it's perfectly legal to have a hero.
What have you got there, Rock?
It's my Bullwinkle scrapbook, Bullwinkle. In here I keep a record of your heroic feats.
Come on now, Rocky. My feats aren't heroic. Big maybe, but not heroic.
Just the same, you're my hero, Bullwinkle. Don't you have a hero?
Well, I'm only human. Of course I do.
Who is it?
Same one as you. Me.
That may seem silly, but as Bullwinkle just said, it's only human to have a hero.
That's right. Here I am only part human, and even I got hero.
Boris, why are you all the time playing with your finger scar-nose doll?
I just told you, he's my hero. I don't got no namby-pamby hero like Squirrel. I got real crummy, rotten, evil, unclean stinker, public enemy #1 for hero.
Oh, it's nice to have somebody you can look up to, darling.
Scarnose has been my hero since the time he turned his own mother in for the reward.
Yes, it figures that Boris Badenov would choose Finger Scarnose as his hero. For even as a baby, Scarnose had strong bad guy tendencies. Let's look at the record. Finger Scarnose was born just below the Lower East Side in a section called Heck's Kitchen. And when Scarnose was only 6 weeks old...
I'm telling you, Mama, the kid is a bad seed. He's a fink clear through.
What kid's that, Papa?
Our kid, Fingers, that's who.
How can you say such things, Papa? The kid is only 6 weeks old.
It's easy to say things like that. I just went in to kiss him goodnight and he tried to roll me.
That was only the beginning. As Scarnose grew older, he took to stealing hubcaps with the cars still stuck to them. At the age of 4, he hijacked a diaper truck, but they couldn't pin a thing on him. He learned to lie, cheat, steal, and make zip guns. And then one day, Scarnose fell in with a bad crowd.
Go on. Tell him how he graduated from reform school at the head of his class.
He graduated from reform school at the head of his class.
That's right. He was magna cum lousy.
As everybody knew he would, Finger Scarnose grew from early hoodlumhood into full-grown gangsterhood. Today, he is a mature punk, Mr. Crime himself, kingpin of the underworld.
And he is my very own hero.
Please don't get so excited, darling.
I want to be just like Scarnose when I grow up.
You are grown up, Boris. Now quiet and listen.
In a recent report at a fact-finding committee, Claire Luce Booth stated that...
It's been common knowledge for years that Finger Scarnose is a dastardly criminal. Why hasn't he been flung into prison?
Yes, why?
Perhaps the DA can answer that.
We can't get anything on him. You know, handcuffs, leg irons, things like that.
Why not?
We've never been able to get anybody to testify against him.
You mean there's never been a witness against Finger Scarnose?
Oh, yes. The East River's full of them.
No, then our hands are tied.
So were the witnesses.
Does this mean that Finger Scarnose will go on and on making millions through his criminal activities? Will there never be a witness brave enough
or stupid enough
to testify against Finger Scarnose? Be sure to learn the spine-chilling answer to that in our next episode episode entitled Bullwinkle Sneaks a Peek, or There's Room in the River.
Once upon a time, there were three little pigs.
That's capital P-I-double-G-S.
Yes, of course. These three little pigs, Portland, Penelope, and Alice, were sisters who lived together in a cunning little house, or they did for a while anyway.
Is this the pig residence?
Capital P-I-double-G, pig?
That's it, lady.
Yes, it is.
Got a singing telegram for you. Put on the skillet, put on the lid. Your rich uncle just wound up dead.
What?
That ain't all, I tell you true. He left $1 million to you.
Oh, great.
And all the little piggies got moolah, moolah. All the little piggies got moolah now. Collect.
Yes, the pig sisters were now rich beyond their wildest dreams, and the first thing they decided to do was...
move out of this cunning little house.
So, in a very short time, as these things go, each of the three girls had built a mansion of her own. Portland's was of straw, Penelope's was of sticks, and Alice's of solid brick. Of course, the news of their fortune spread far and wide and finally reached the ears of one Henry Q. Wolfe. Now, there was just one thing that Henry Q. Wolfe wanted in life.
I want to live in a big mansion, and this looks just like my chance.
That was it. Of course, Henry would never think of getting a job and working to get rich.
Ooh, perish forbid.
So he planned to marry one of the pig sisters and get rich for free. Oh, he was a rascal.
True, oh, true.
So one day, Henry arrived at the door of Portland Pig.
Now, let's see. Method 1, the continental approach. Yes, I'll simply sweep her off her feet. Romance-wise, that is.
Yes, who is it?
Ah, sacre bleu.
What is it?
Your beauty is absolutely breathtaking.
Oh, really?
Ah, chérie, may I entrance?
Well,
Merci beaucoup. Oh, what a charming place you have here. Imported straw. Am I wrong? Am I right?
No. Wait a minute. Who are you?
Allow me to introduce myself, my little pork chop. Count Henry Q. Wolfe. My friends call me Hank. You can call me Hanky.
Well, it looked as if Portland would surely be his victim. He whispered sweet nothings in her ear.
Nothing, 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 and likewise nothing.
He recited poetry to her.
Roses are red, violets are blue. You've a cute little nose, and I do too.
He played the piano. He even showed a keen interest in good books.
Oh, this man has a soul.
Portland seemed most impressed, and Henry, felt that now was the time to pop the question.
Ah, Portland, my petit cochon, will you marry me and make me the rich, happiest man in the world?
Portland's answer came quickly.
No.
Oh, you play the hard to get. I ask you again.
No.
Would you like to think it over till tomorrow? I guess not.
But if you thought this dampened Henry's spirits, you'd be wrong.
Sure, there's still two sisters left, you know.
So Henry dashed right over to Penelope's house.
Let's see now, method 2, the caveman approach.
Yes, who is it?
Okay, beautiful, step aside. I'm coming in. Got the place done in early American stick, eh? Nice, I guess. But I'm gonna make a few changes around here, baby.
See here, what do you want?
Just you, that's all, honey bunch. I've made up my mind. You're gonna marry me, baby. How do you like them apples?
Obviously, she didn't like them apples. Now, Henry had only one chance left, and he hurried to Alice's house.
Method 3, the all-out approach. Oh, boy, this one's bound to work.
Yes, what do you...
I love you, I adore you, I worship you, I can't live without you.
Yes, but
Please say you'll marry me.
But...
Please.
Well, all right,
You said yes. Yes, you said yes. Oh, dear rich Alice, you've made me so wealthy, happy.
But I'm...
No time for buts, my pet. Come, let us fly together now.
Well, they were married immediately, and they set off for a whirlwind honeymoon at Niagara Falls.
Look, Alice, you see all the water?
Yes, but
That's enough. Let's go.
And away they went back home. for the wolf couldn't wait to start living in the big brick mansion.
Ah, this is the life, eh, Alice?
Will you listen to me, loudmouth? I'm not Cassandra! Cassandra, would you come here, please? Coming, madam.
I thought your name was Alice.
That's what I've been trying to tell you. That's rich Alice Pig in there. I'm Cassandra, her poverty-stricken maid, you silly thing.
Well, mistakes will happen.
I'm also your wife, you worm. Get in here.
But Cassandra, ow, honey, ow.
Now, of course, every fairy tale must have a happy ending, so naturally, Henry did get to live in the big brick house surrounded by wealth, but not quite in the way that he'd thought.
Yes, sir. Whom shall I say is calling home? Whom?
And here he is for the knowledge-needy Mr. Know-It-All.
Hello, greedy needy. Today we are here to show you how to be a human fly. First we need A tall building, and B, a courageous moose. That's me. And thirdly, or seedly, human fly suction cups. Available at all local suction cup stores everywhere. Then all you have to do is climb up the side, touch the flag at the top, and win a prize. Then too, there is the stick the things on the building and start from there method, which is fine as long as you have a smooth, dry surface to cling to. Now that the smooth, dry surface has smoothed and dried, there is nothing that can preclude you successfully reaching the top, and which brings up the problem of building superintendents. It sometimes becomes necessary to actually look like a fly and simply walk up the stairs to the top. And thus failing, there is always the fire escape, which not only offers protection from the building superintendent, but affords maximum protection in case of fire. And there you have it.
Hey, Mr. Know-It-All, you made it. What's next?
Next? Oh, yes, I salute. Should have used the other hand.
Gosh, that's too bad, Mr. Know-It-All. If you touched the flag, what would your human fly prize have been anyway?
The prize. Oh, yes, I remember. A human fly swatter.
And now...
Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat.
But...
See? Nothing up my sleeve. Presto! Wrong hat.
And now it's time to meet Mr. Peabody.
Hello, Peabody here. Sherman there. Say hello, Sherman.
Hello, Sherman.
You may dispense with the levity, Sherman.
Yes, Mr. Peabody.
Today we shall journey back into time to reveal the true story behind one of history's greatest archers, William Tell. Set the way back for November 18th in the year 1307.
Got it.
The place, Switzerland, near the community of Uri.
All set. Let's go.
In the twinkling of an eye, Sherman and I were whisked back in time to a small Swiss village.
Keen way to travel, huh, Mr. Peabody? Now what?
Well, today is the day the tyrannical Austrian governor Gessler has ordered William Tell to shoot an apple from the head of his son. Now we must find just where this event is to take place. I beg your pardon, young man, but could you tell us...
Don't stop me now, mister. I got to get out of this country before I get killed.
Get killed? My word, who would want to kill a little fellow like you?
My papa, he's gonna shoot me with an arrow.
Arrow? Your father wouldn't happen to be William Tell, would he?
Yeah, and he...
You, Joey, where are you?
Uh-oh, here he comes now.
So, here you are, Joey, my son. I've been looking all over for you, kid.
I happen to be Mr. Peabody. This is my boy, Sherman.
Hi.
And that is your little boy, Joey.
And that is the reason I've got to leave the country. Papa broke his glasses and can't see a thing. Golly, if he can't see without his glasses, he could never hit an apple on Joey's head, Mr. Peabody.
Oh, don't worry. I got it all figured out. Just how I'm gonna do it. Come on, I'll show you.
With that, William Tell directed us to a small orchard not far away, and...
Now, you see this apple tree here?
The tree is over there.
Oh.
Yes, we see it.
Well, I put every kind of plant food known to man on that tree, and look what happened.
Gosh, Mr. Peabody, the apples on that tree are as big as watermelons.
That's right. With an apple as big as that on my Joey's head, I can't miss.
The theory seems correct, but I'm not too sure. Now, give me a hand, Sherman, and we shall see. Sherman and I lifted one of the huge apples and placed it upon the boy's head. But just as I had feared, the weighty winesap squashed the poor boy flat to the ground. As you can see, the big apple might be a popular dance, but as a solution to our problem, it's a dismal failure. Come, we shall try another approach. Taking William Tell back 100 paces from the target, I decided to see if I could direct him into a true aim. Talk him in, so to speak. A little more to your right. That's it. Now higher, higher, a bit more. Steady. Fire!
How did I did?
It's best you don't know, William.
Uh-oh, here comes the tyrannical Austrian governor, Gessler.
So, here you are, William Tell. Are you ready to start with the shooting?
No, you'll have to call the whole thing off, tyrannical Austrian governor Gessler. You see...
Quiet, Chairman. Yes, Mr. Tell, we'll be ready in, say, 15 minutes.
Good. We're going to be waiting. Boy, I'm sure glad I ain't going to be in your shoes, kid.
But Mr. Peabody...
No, but, Chairman, history demands this event take place. But have no fear, for I, naturally, have a plan.
What kind of a plan?
No time to explain now, Sherman. I shall return directly. Moments later, I arrived on the scene bearing a very special apple that I had selected for the target, and I placed it upon Joey's head.
Mr. Peabody, what's that?
That, Sherman, is an apple.
But it's so small.
Perhaps, but the best I could do on such short notice.
Ladies and gentlemen, you is now going to see William Tell, who is way over there, try to shoot an apple off the head of this scared little kid who is over here. For the time being, anyway. Is you ready, Willie?
Yeah, sure.
Then let her rip.
Wow, he did it! But you took an awful chance letting him try, Mr. Peabody.
I leave nothing to chance, Sherman. You see, I took care to place this powerful little magnet inside the apple so the metal arrowhead would be attracted directly to it. He couldn't possibly have missed.
Gosh, Mr. Peabody, that was brilliant.
I know. So that's how William Tell became a famous Swiss hero. And because of his poor eyesight, a cause of eye trouble was named after him.
A cause for eye trouble was named after William Tell? What's that, Mr. Peabody?
Why, television. Of course, Sherman.
If you should put them side by side, you would quickly see that there is a vast difference between Rocket J. Squirrel and Boris Badenov.
Of course, there is a big difference. Squirrel has blue eyes.
But the biggest difference is that Rocky, being true of heart, looks up to Bullwinkle as his hero.
That's right, because I am trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and stupid.
Bullwinkle is also full of integrity.
I am not. I always tell the truth.
Boris, on the other hand, looks up to the most successful and dastardly criminal in the country as his hero, Fingers Scarnose.
Right, because Scarnose is untrustworthy, disloyal, not helpful, unfriendly, rude, unkind, bad boy, sourpuss, crooked, cowardly, dirty, and would sell his own mother for a nickel.
Fingers Scarnose operates right out in the open. He and his criminal activities have been going on for years. And so far, the law has been unable to do anything about it.
If I only had a witness to testify against Scarnose, he'd go up the river for 40, 50, maybe 60 days.
Chief, we've got a witness.
At last, send him in immediately.
Impossible.
How come?
We can't get the cement off his feet.
Can this go on forever?
You bet your blue booties it will. Nobody will ever put the finger on fingers.
Is there no one who will testify against this blight on the nose of society? Is there not a hero who will step forward and bravely say,
I will do it.
You'll do what?
I will go down to the store and pick up a bag of onions.
What for? for?
For this peanut butter pound cake I'm baking. The only way I can get it to weigh a pound is to put onions in it.
Okay, but don't be gone too long, Bullwinkle.
And with no further fooling around, Bullwinkle hurried out of the house and down the street toward the onion store. At the very same instant, Boris and Natasha hurried out of their hideout and ambled along until they finally came to rest in front of the big house on 92nd Street.
Here we are, honey bun. This is the house of my hero, Scarnose. Some class, eh?
Yes, darling, but why are we here?
To get autograph. What else? And look, Natasha, a little something I bet you didn't know I got.
What is it, sweetie? Yeast mold?
No, it's lock of hair from Scarnose.
He's still using that greasy kid stuff.
By that time, it was 1:30, the exact time that Scarno, surrounded by his trusted finks, always left the house to pull a job. It was then that a sickening turn of events took place. The big black getaway car pulled up in front of the local bank, and Scarnose and his mob dashed inside to hold it up. The sickening part is that Bullwinkle's destination, the onion shop, was right next to the bank. The onion-seeking moose went into the onion shop and immediately came out carrying a bag of onions, for as we all know, it doesn't take long to pick up a bag of onions. Bullwinkle found himself directly in front of the bank just as the holdup went into full swing.
My, the mosquitoes are out early this year. I had better take a cab, or I'll be a massive angry red welt by the time I get home.
Mistaking the getaway car for a taxi, the confused moose got inside, followed closely by Scarnose and his getaway-minded mob.
Calling all cars, calling all cars. Scarnose did it again. Never mind trying to get the money back. Just find a witness. Watch for a black getaway car with a moose inside. It is believed the moose is a witness.
Hokey smoke, a moose? There's only one moose I know of around here, and that's Bullwinkle.
Will Scarnose and his thugs notice that a moose is in the car with them? Will they realize that Bullwinkle is a witness? Don't let anything keep you from our next episode entitled The Half-Shot Moose, or Testify My Eye.
Well, it looks as if our time is just about run out.
Mine must be a little slow.
You got the credits, Bullwinkle?
All on this itty-bitty card. Oop!
We're late again, Bullwinkle.
Right.
Bye now. See you next time.
A thunder of jets in an open sky, a streak of gray, and a cheerful...
A loop, a whirl, and a vertical climb, and once again you'll know it's time for the adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle and Friends.
Starring that supersonic speedster, Rocket J. Squirrel, with his pal Bullwinkle the Moose, and a host of others.
Hurry, Bullwinkle! The show's about to start!
I'm coming as fast as I can.
Wave to the people!
Yay!
Now what are you doing?
Sign an autograph. Let's see. John Smith.
But your name is Bullwinkle!
I know, but that's hard to spell.
We're gonna have a lot of fun! Come on and join us!
Sure, there's always room for one more.
No one can ever say that our last episode was a total loss, for as you remember, we learned beyond a doubt that Bullwinkle really takes the cake when it comes to baking a cake.
What do you mean, where are the onions? I thought you were baking a cake, Bullwinkle.
Well, pity sakes, I am. The mess here in the kitchen should tell you that.
You put onions in a cake.
Doesn't everybody?
No, and we're out of onions. You used the last one on your cornflakes this morning.
Darn! Now I will have to trot down to the onion store and get some.
I wish Bullwinkle would stop eating so many onions. They might hurt his stomach.
Indeed, they might hurt the moose's stomach. In fact, going after those onions might hurt the entire moose to the extent that he is killed dead. For when Bullwinkle left the onion shop with a bag of Bermudas, he passed directly in front of the bank, which at the time was being severely robbed by none other than the notorious Finger Scarnose.
Good heavens! I wonder why there are so many mosquitoes here in front of the bank. I will avoid their little stingers by taking a cab home.
Mistaking the getaway car in front of the bank for a taxi, Bullwinkle got inside, followed closely by Finger Scarnose and his getaway-minded mob.
Calling all cars, Finger Scarnose just robbed the bank again. Be on the lookout for a getaway car with a confused moose in it.
A getaway car with a confused what in it?
Confused moose in it, that is all.
Gee, that's got to be Bullwinkle, and he's in trouble. I gotta save him.
With that, the plucky squirrel shot into the air to search the city in hopes of finding Bullwinkle in time. But time was rapidly running out, for in the speeding getaway car below...
My, look at all of that money. What did you fellers do, rob a bank or something?
Oh, a witness, eh? Let him have it, boys.
In an instant, every gun in the gangster-infested car was being pointed at Bullwinkle and his bag of onions. Fortunately, it is difficult to hit even something big as a moose while riding in a speeding getaway car. But though Bullwinkle was left unpunctured, his bag of onions was shot to pieces, filling the car with onion juice. Just like with East Lynn, there wasn't a dry eye in the house. Driving with tears in their eyes, the car spun out of control. At the corner of 42nd and Broadway, Bullwinkle was thrown clear and onto the pavement.
Hokey smoke! A moose just fell out of that car down there. It must be Bullwinkle.
Rocky zoomed to the side of his fallen friend and was a greatly relieved squirrel to find him unscratched.
I may be unscratched, but I got a large bump on my antlers. That makes me a 7-pointer.
Bullwinkle, do you know what happened?
Well, of course I know what happened. What?
You are a witness to one of Finger Scarnose's crimes.
I am?
Yes, and now you can testify and send Scarnose to prison forever.
See, that's right. But what about the overcoat?
What overcoat?
The cement overcoat Mr. Scarnose will put on me when he finds out.
Well, you let me worry about that.
How comforting.
At last, there is a witness against Finger Scarnose, and hot information like that is mighty hard to keep a secret. By that afternoon, every newspaper in the country carried the story.
Extra, extra! Read all about the moose who's going to sing Scarnose into Sing Sing.
Boy, I wouldn't want to be in that moose's shoes.
Do mooses wear shoes?
Okay, so I wouldn't want to be in his hoofs.
Who would?
Nobody would.
Anybody want to buy some moose hoofs cheap?
Will Bullwinkle live long enough to be quizzed by the DA? Be with us next time for Whatever Happened to Joel Copperman or Get That Quiz Kid.
And now it's time...
Time for that jolly juggler, Bullwinkle.
Oh, dear.
3 at once. 1, 2...
And now here's a feature you're sure to like.
3...
Somebody give you a hot foot, did they, boy?
Gosh, no, Pop. I was just trying to jump up there and get one of those big juicy apples out of the tree.
Oh, say, they do look good, but I'm afraid you'll never get one by jumping for it. However, if we work together, we can both get one of those apples.
Well, how's that, Pop?
By using this ladder.
Gee, I don't know. That ladder's awful rickety.
That, my boy, is why we must work together. Now, you hold the ladder up so that it won't fall, and I'll climb up to get the apples.
Okay, I got it. Go ahead.
Here's one. I'll toss it down to you.
I'll catch it.
Junior, You left your post.
Would it help to say I'm sorry?
Not very much. This certainly goes to prove what I always say. United we stand, divided we fall.
Every time?
Of course, every time. The perfect example of that is the story of the fox and the minx. Now listen, I'll tell you about it. Once there lived 3 little minks who, as little minks go, were very, very happy.
Hey, Mushhead, are you happy?
Yeah, I'm happy. You happy?
I'm happy. Is he happy?
Are you happy?
Of course I'm happy. I'm happier than you are. Now shut up and listen.
And so it was. For minks, they really were quite happy. That is, until one day when a very clever fox who had gone into the world to make his fortune came into the forest.
Ah, I'm in luck. Methinks I see minks.
And this made him very happy.
Gadzooks, but I'm happy.
For he had decided that in order to make his fortune, he would catch minks and sell them for the making of fur coats. And off he dashed to capture the poor, unsuspecting little minks, who at this point were still very happy.
Gee, I'm happy.
Me too. You happy?
Yeah, I'm happy. Are you happy?
Fox is the name, and but you'll make a fine sleeve.
Hey, fellas, here's a hot one. This is a fox who's going to make a sleeve out of me. Nyah, nyah, nyah.
Fox!
And this, of course, made the 3 little minks very unhappy, for now they were forced to flee for their very life. Quick as minks, they sped to the safety of a hollow stump. But alas, the fox proved to be too fast for them.
Ha-ha!
From that moment on, the minks didn't have a minute's peace. The tireless fox was on their heels at every turn. Finally, just when all seemed lost, they managed to reach the protection of their burrow and quickly held a meeting to see what might be done about their desperate situation.
What are we going to do? We can't even go out to look for food or the fox will get us.
And besides that, I'm not happy anymore.
Quiet, both of you. I got a plan.
A plan?
Yeah. If we work together, we can go anywhere we want to and the fox can never touch us. Now, here's what we'll do. All we gotta do is walk with
A light burned all night in the minks' hole as they worked on their plan. And by morning, they were ready. Bursting with confidence, they marched out of their burrow.
Hop, doop, sleep, foot, hop, doop, sleep, foot.
And the sly old fox, who had been lying in wait for just such a chance as this, sprang to the attack.
Aha!
But much to his surprise, the minks were completely unafraid.
Ha-ha! Yourself!
And quickly as a flash, they put their plan to work.
Alley-oop!
If they had been human, it might be said that they formed a human chain from which the top mink was able to grasp the branch of a tree and nimbly flip them up out of the fox's reach.
Ta-ta!
Well, now, their plan had worked perfectly, and it certainly seemed that their worries were over. Time after time, the fox tried to catch them, and time after time, they formed the chain to swing to the safety of the trees.
Oh, drat! There is nothing worse than sneaky minks. Unless it's a sneaky fox.
They had managed to foil the fox at every turn, and once again they were very, very happy. That is, until one day.
I'm happy. Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm happy. You happy?
No, I'm tired. Tired? What for? From holding you guys up. Why do I always have to be on the bottom? What's the matter with you? Stop complaining. But.
Just then the fox appeared again, right on cue.
Ha-ha!
And the minks were forced to quickly leap into action.
Alley-oops!
Oop! Oop! Oop!
But being bottom mink, time and again had taken its toll on the bottom mink. Now much too weak to support his comrades, he fell, tumbling them all to the ground, where the fox was quick to seize them, flop them into a bag, and trot happily off for the nearest fur factory.
Happy, 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 happy.
So you can see, Junior, as long as the minks worked together by forming their chain, they were safe. Is that clear now?
Yes, sir, Papa. I now see that without a doubt, a chain is only as strong as its weakest mink. But what's that got to do with apples?
Eeny, meeny, chilly beany, the spirits are about to speak.
Are they friendly spirits?
Friendly? Just listen. Hello, you poetry and snow lovers. Today's poem begins this here way. Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. The horse knows the way to carry the sleigh.
That horse knows the way?
Sure. Two grandmas, please, and don't spare the horse. See what I mean? Over the river and through the wood. Oh, how these... Oh!
You sure he knows the way?
Of course, Rock. Looky there. Over the river and through the woods. Now grandmother's cap I spy. Hurrah for the fun! Is the pudding done? Hurrah for the pumpkin pie! Hey, you don't look like no grandma to me.
You're no Red Riding Hood yourself, Jack.
Bullwinkle, are you sure this is the right house?
Oh, it's the right house. It's just the wrong story.
Well, how is that possible?
Easy. It's a two-story house.
And now...
Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat.
Again?
Nothing up my sleeve. Presto! No doubt about it. I gotta get another hat.
Now here's something we hope you'll really like.
Hello out there. Peabody, Sherman, and Wayback here. Sherman, tell the folks what Marconi invented.
Marconi invented spaghetti.
You are confusing Marconi with macaroni, my boy. Be that as it may, set the way back for Venice, Italy in the year 1896. For today, we shall be on hand when Guglielmo Marconi produces the first successful radio.
What's radio, Mr. Peabody?
Never mind, get into the way back. 1 second later, we were standing inside Marconi's lab, and there, before his invention, stood the great man.
Stand back, please. I gonna turn on a juice.
The juice was turned on, and so was Marconi.
Are you all right, Mr. Marconi?
See, just a little shock, that's all.
Does your radio always short out on you that way?
No, most of the time it go out right in the middle of Arthur Godfrey. I don't know what's the matter.
I bet Mr. Peabody can help.
With Marconi's permission, I proceeded to inspect his wiring. I knew I'd found the source of the trouble when I discovered the wires leading into a Venice canal.
You mean to say I'm a knocking string of wire underwater?
Exactly.
Then I'm giving up inventing the radio. I gonna try television.
I'm afraid the results would be the same. Look, if we can drain the canals for 1 day, could you finish your invention, then work on it elsewhere, say, in Florence?
Sure!
Sherman and I went to the executive offices of the Venice Canal Boat Company, owned and operated by a gentleman named Giuseppe Pasto.
Drain the canals? That's ridiculous.
But Mr. Pasto, Marconi must invent the radio.
And he can only do it if the water is out of the canals.
He's a tough luck.
What now, Mr. Peabody?
Come, my boy, there's more than one way to skin a canal. At the far end of the city was a large dam used for draining off the surplus canal water. You see that wheel directly in back of that guard, Sherman? Well, if we can turn that wheel, the canal will drain completely.
But how are we going to do it? There's a guard.
We won't do it. The guard will. How do you do, sir? I'm from the Venice Motor Vehicle Bureau.
That's a nice.
We have a driver's license for you if you can pass the test.
What test are you talking about?
The left-hand turn. If you can show us how you make a left-hand turn, you get your license.
That's easy. This is steering wheel, right?
Right.
Well, I'm gonna throw out my left hand out of the window like this.
Go on.
And then all I gotta do is turn the car like this.
You did it, Mr. Peabody. The canals are dry.
Quickly, Sherman, we must get Marconi to finish the radio. The rest of that night, Marconi slaved over his invention, desperately striving to complete it in time.
Well, that's it.
Is it finished?
Sure.
The brilliant inventor turned the juice on just as he did when we first saw him.
Oh, my gosh, it shorted out again.
Signor Marconi, are you all right?
I think so. But how about that radio? What could be wrong?
Again, I traced the wires, and to my surprise, they were in the canal. A water-filled canal.
But we drained it.
True, but we didn't drain the sky.
Huh?
It rained last night, Sherman. There was nothing else to do but return to the dam and try to trick the guard once more. Unfortunately, not only had the guards doubled, but they were under the personal supervision of Giuseppe Pasto.
Keep your eyes open. If anyone is touching that wheel, he's a chicken is gonna be cacciatori.
Pardon me, Signor Pasto, but we're from the Venice Motor Vehicle Bureau.
Oh, no, you don't. I already got my license.
But I'm not here to give you your license, Signor Pasto, but to take it away.
What?
According to the Bureau, you made an illegal U-turn yesterday.
That's not true.
Can you prove it?
Sure. I was behind the wheel, see? And I was on a one-way street. I'm a lookout both ways. Street, she's got no one on it.
I see. Then what did you do?
I make a U-turn.
Show us.
Oh, no. You think I'm a fool? You trying to make me turn this wheel?
Turn the wheel?
Sure. You expecting me to spin the wheel like this?
Come, Sherman, back to Marconi.
Oh, mamma mia, what a dope.
There it is, Senor Peabody. The radio. She's all set. Arrivederci.
Well, you did it, Mr. Peabody. But I can't help feeling sorry for Mr. Posto.
Oh, don't feel sorry for him, Sherman. He's going into the salad business, and he's going to make a fortune. In fact, he's naming the salad after his aunt.
Oh, really? What's he calling it?
You really don't know, Sherman?
No, sir.
Antipasto?
Some people have all the luck. Unfortunately, however, Bullwinkle is not a people, and lucky he's not. Being the only witness to a crime committed by the deadly underworld kingpin Finger Scarnose, Bullwinkle has the dangerous duty of testifying against him. The fact that the Moose is going to talk has made him the talk of the town.
Tell us, Moose, are you really going to testify against Finger Scarnose?
You bet he is.
You know what has happened to witnesses in the past, don't you?
That won't stop Bullwinkle.
Aren't you afraid?
Of course not. You're not afraid, are you, Bullwinkle?
Not on your life. There's not a cowardly bone in my body. Of course, there's a lot of cowardly moose meat covering those brave bones.
Yes, for the moment, there is a real live witness against Finger Scarnose. This is what the DA's office has been waiting for.
Gentlemen, with the Moose's testimony, we can send Scarnose and his gang to prison for 90 or 100 years, maybe even life.
Are you sure? Word has it that the Moose is somewhat on the stupid side.
I understand that if you ask him what his IQ is, he says 20/20.
That makes no difference. All we need from the Moose is two things. One, that he testify.
And second?
That he stays alive long enough to testify.
You mugs all know why we are here?
Right.
You all know that the Moose is gonna snitch on me?
Right.
You all know that if I go up the river, I squeal and take you guys with me?
Right.
All right. Then will it be a hit or a miss?
A hit.
Okay. I want that Moose hit and hit hard.
The hit was on. Next in the order of business was to find an out-of-town torpedo, a killer, someone to do the job. Scarnose himself placed a call to the Torpedoes Union.
Hello? Let me talk to hands. Not there? Then let me talk to nails. Gone too, huh? How about feet? Ears? Elbows? Knees? Legs? Belly button? What the hey, isn't anybody there? Why is it you can never find a torpedo when you want one?
You called?
Who are you?
Boris Bedinoff at your service.
Are you a torpedo?
Am I a torpedo? Tell him, honey bun.
He is a torpedo.
Can you get the Moose?
Can I get the Moose? Tell him, Natasha.
He can get the Moose.
See? I will kill Moose until he is dead for free because you are my hero, Finger Scarnose, big boy.
Okay, the job is yours, but you better not miss.
Rest easy, boss baby. Moose is practically a memory right now.
Here we are, darling. Now what is planned to kill Moose?
Doesn't witches disguise in basket apples give you a hint?
Boris, you are going to pull Snow White caper on Moose?
Good girl. Only I don't got old-fashioned poison apple. I got apple with bomb inside that will blow Moose to bits.
Pure genius, darling.
Here goes, Natasha. Stand back so you don't get pieces of blown-up moose all over you.
The postman always rings twice, so that must be he. Hey, you're not the postman. You are a sweet little old ugly lady.
Hello, Moose. You like to buy apple?
Buy apple?
Yes, I'm trying to earn enough to send my mother-in-law to summer school. Only a nickel.
Wait a minute. This apple has a worm in it.
That's not a worm, that's a fuse.
Oh, in that case, I'll take it. Here's your nickel.
Fire in the hole, head for the hills.
Will Bullwinkle really eat that loaded apple?
Pity sakes, that's what I bought it for.
Be sure to see our next episode entitled Doing the Big Apple, or May I Have the Next Dunce?
Well, it looks as if our time is just about run out.
Mine must be a little slow.
You got the credits, Bullwinkle?
All on this itty-bitty card. Oop!
We're late again, Bullwinkle.
Right.
Bye now. See you next time.
A thunder of jets in an open sky, a streak of gray, and a cheerful...
A loop, a whirl, and a vertical climb, and once again you'll know it's time for the adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle and friends.
Starring that supersonic speedster, Rocket J. Squirrel, with his pal Bullwinkle the Moose, and a host of others.
Hurry, Bullwinkle! The show's about to start!
I'm coming as fast as I can.
Wave to the people!
Yay!
Now what are you doing?
Sign an autograph. Let's see. John Smith.
But your name is Bullwinkle!
I know, but that's hard to spell.
We're gonna have a lot of fun! Come on and join us!
Sure, there's always room for one more.
Unfortunately, Bullwinkle is the only living moose who can testify against the notorious Finger Scarnose. But Boris Badenov has been hired to correct that.
Right, to correct the part about moose living, that is.
And last time, you'll remember, it looked as though Boris was about to succeed in doing just that. He had come to the house disguised as an old witch selling apples.
And this apple for moose is loaded. It's got big bomb inside. How about it, big boy? You want to buy apple for nickel?
Are you sure this isn't the worm in the apple?
I told you before, that's not worm, that's the fuse.
Convinced that it wasn't a worm, Bullwinkle took the apple as Boris and Natasha dashed for cover in a nearby alley.
Hurry, honey bun. We will hide in garbage cans so that we won't get hurt by flying pieces of moose.
Hey, what have you got there, Bullwinkle?
An apple.
Hold it, there's a worm in it.
Oh, that's not a worm. The sweet little old ugly lady in the witch's disguise that sold it to me said it is a fuse.
Oh, lady, fuse.
Could be a worm, though. I can hear his little heart going tick, 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 tick.
Hokey smoke, it's a bomb.
Quick as a flash, the plucky squirrel plucked the apple away from Bullwinkle and shot out of the window. Soaring high into the air, Rocky desperately searched for a place to get rid of the deadly explosive.
Gosh, it sounds like it's getting ready to go off. I'll drop it into that garbage can in the alley where it can explode without doing any harm. Bombs away!
Oh, boy. 50 million garbage cans in city and squirrel drops bomb into ours.
The odds against a thing like that must be fantastic, darling.
Wasting no time, our heroes decided to throw Finger Scarnose off the track. They boarded a train and sped south for 2 hours. Then, transferring to a bus, they doubled back and traveled north for an hour and a half. Leaving the bus, they paddled a canoe due east up a creek until noon. Then, setting out on foot, they fought their way west through the back country.
Do you think we've lost Finger Scar-Nose, Bullwinkle?
I don't know, but you certainly threw me off the track. Where are we?
Way out in the country.
I could tell that by the stickers in my socks. Let's sit down and rest.
No, not yet, Bullwinkle. You gotta hide where nobody'll ever think to look for you. And I know just the place.
Where's that?
A mink farm.
A mink farm?
That little squirrel really knew what he was talking about, for who would ever think to look for a moose on a mink farm?
So you fellas desire to work mink, eh?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll give you $40 a week and all you can eat.
The $40 a week sounds fine, but I don't desire to eat any minks if it's all the same to you.
Knowing that Bullwinkle would not be safe until after the trial, Rocky and Bullwinkle went to work. For the next 2 weeks, they mended mink pens, rounded up stray minks, mixed mink meal, and even sat up nights with a mink who had an infected ear. Everything went along smoothly until the very day Bullwinkle was to testify, when...
In just a few hours, you can testify against Scar-Nose and it'll be all over, Bullwinkle. Then we can... Hey, what was that?
I don't know.
Hokey smoke, Bullwinkle. It must be Finger Scar-Nose's men. You gotta hide so they won't find you.
Hide where?
Get into this empty mink pen and act like a mink.
What does a mink act like?
Well, you should know by now. Just jump up and down and squeak and look expensive.
With Bullwinkle in the mink pen acting like a mink, Rocky ran for the barn where he sought cover in a mink meal barrel just as Boris arrived on the scene. Will Bullwinkle's mink act fool Boris? Or will the slight difference between a mink and a moose give him away? Be sure to watch next time for The Act is Over or The Big Mink is the Fink.
Once upon a time, there was a very ordinary kingdom full of very ordinary people. They were so ordinary that they would have found life very dull indeed if it weren't for just one extraordinary girl named Beauty.
Oh, I spread a little sunshine on my way to make you blithe and bunny all day.
She was so lovely and gay that when ordinary people saw her, they didn't feel quite so ordinary.
Oh, I spread a little sunshine on my way. I do the best I can to make you gay. I'm always strewing flowers to and fro to bring a little sunshine where I go.
This extraordinary girl danced and bounced about so that people called her Leaping Beauty. Then one day, while she was sprinkling flowers and sunshine like crazy, a terrible thing happened.
Ow! My toe!
Oh, sorry.
You and your sprinkling. Do you know the penalty for stomping on a witch's toe?
You mean that silly bit about putting me to sleep? That tired poison apple and all that?
Yes.
But you know how that always turns out.
How?
Everybody lives happily ever after.
Yeah, that's right.
Then why don't you broom out of here?
Oh, but this witch was a smart witch, and she soon got an idea.
Oh, this is a Lulu. Instead of my putting you to sleep, you're going to put other people to sleep.
You mean no apple?
No, I'm going to invent boredom.
Boredom? Never heard of it.
Of course not. I hadn't invented it yet. But watch. From my magic medium come ennui and tedium. Dreary, dreary, dull and bleary. Beauty's voice will make them weary. Ordinary people sleep, for beauty now is just a creep.
You know I just have to be kissed by a prince to break the spell.
But nobody's going to kiss you, dearie, for you are now a bore. A crashing bore.
After the witch was gone, Beauty quickly looked in a mirror.
I don't look like a bore.
No, nothing had changed, except maybe her voice, for she now found she couldn't stop talking.
Oh, look at you, you pretty, pretty thing. You haven't changed a tiny bit. Love that girl.
But she wasn't really the same at all.
Look at me, oh, look at me. I'm as lovely as can be. I'm as pretty as a picture, too. Lucky, lucky, lucky you.
And ordinary people did get bored.
Oh, how nice that you can see. Lovely, gorgeous little me. I should charge admission, though. I'm so cute from head to toe.
And they did fall asleep.
Oh, my goodness, the Wicked Witch did it. I'm a bore, a dreadful, crashing, sleep-making bore. And I can't do anything about it.
Yes, it was true. Beauty had bored all the ordinary people in the kingdom into a deep, deep sleep. All except the king and his prime minister. For we all know that kings and prime ministers are not ordinary people. Otherwise, how would they get to be kings and prime ministers?
Look at those ordinary people, Ponsonby. They're all asleep.
No, Majesty, they're just bored stiff.
Who has done such a thing?
A girl called Beauty. Oh, no, she is such a bore.
If she's a bore, banish her to the forest with the other boars.
But she's not quite that kind of bore.
Don't tell me what a bore is. To the forest with her.
So Beauty was banished to the deepest deep of the deep green forest with all the other boars. Fortunately, at that very moment, Prince Charming happened to be boar hunting in the forest. The prince whose kiss could break the spell.
He'll never make it. Watch.
Oh, you most extraordinary girl. Why are you crying?
Because you're standing on my foot.
Oh, sorry about that.
As if I didn't have enough trouble already. I'm a bore, you know, a terrible bore. I'm such a bore I'd put an entire kingdom to sleep, and all because I'm cursed with this fatal beauty. Oh, you don't know what it is to be so lovely and gorgeous and... Oh, dear, I've done it again.
Yes. The prince was so bored that he'd gone to sleep standing up.
Poor man. The least I could do is make him comfortable. Must be terrible to sleep standing up.
Little did Beauty know that a real boar with tusks was right behind the prince.
Yike!
You kissed me!
Yes, a bit of all right, what? And you know, I don't feel a bit bored.
And I...
Yes?
I can't think of a thing to say.
Oh, good.
Yes, the spell was broken. The witch was beaten. And so Beauty and the prince lived happily ever after. All the ordinary people in the kingdom woke up, and they lived happily ever after, too. Which, as any ordinary person will tell you, is really quite extraordinary.
Oh, rats!
America's foremost authority on space because his head is full of it, Mr. Know-It-All.
Today I will discuss how to fix a flat and retire your car. Most people will go a long way to avoid fixing a flat, to a service station even. There is more than one way to handle this unpleasant chore. For example, the Bullwinkle Van Moose method. Oh, drat. Now I'll have to use the spare car, that is. However, the wise motorist knows how to change a tire. This is a simple operation, and a reasonably intelligent 12-year-old can do the job. But since I don't see one, I'll have to take a crack at it myself. At this point, I'd like to demonstrate the first thing the motorist does when he has a blowout. He places the jack under the bumper, like so, and with an easy pumping motion, he raises the wheels off the ground. Well, if we can't raise the wheels, the only thing to do is lower the ground. We take off the hubcap, loosen the wheel nuts, and put them in the hubcap so we don't lose them. Only trouble is I keep losing the hubcap. Now we take the spare out of the trunk.
What's the matter, Bullwinkle? No spare?
Oh, there's a spare, all right, Rock. Problem is, it's a spare flat.
What does the motorist do in a situation like this, Bullwinkle?
I think that's obvious, Rock. He becomes a pedestrian.
Well, you can't get a flat tire that way.
No, just flat feet is all.
And now...
Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat.
Again?
Nothing up my sleeve. Presto!
Wrong hat.
I take a 7.5.
Now here's something we hope you'll really like.
Dudley Do-Right of the Royal Canadian Mounties was feeling fit as a fiddle and ready for love.
I'm feeling fit as a fiddle and ready for love, Nell.
You look terrible.
What's that, Nell?
I said you look terrible. Your posture's all slumped, your eyes have lost their sparkle, and your complexion is bad. Frankly, Dudley, you look kind of puny.
Puny? But, Nell, I'm in the best of shape. Otherwise, what would I be doing in the Mounties?
Puny, puny, puny. Here, I'll prove it to you. Let's arm wrestle.
Oh, Nell, that's just being silly. You know you're no match for a Mountie.
Just put your muscle where your mouth is, Dudley.
2 out of 3, Nell.
I saw that, Dudley. I'm not going to have a Mountie of mine lose an arm wrestling contest with a mere slip of a girl.
But, Inspector...
You look terrible. Why, look at that posture. Dudley, you go and build yourself up and don't come back until you learn to stand up straight.
It wasn't just coincidence that prompted Snidely Whiplash to open his Vic Whiplash Gym. It was money. And knowing that Dudley Do-Right wanted to build himself up, who better than Snidely Whiplash could help Dudley Do-Right build himself down?
I'd like to enroll in your gym.
Fine, fine. Now, the swimming pool is over there, bowling alley's over there. We have ice skating rink, golf course, pool hall, bingo room, shooting gallery, race.
I was thinking of a couple of dumbbells and maybe some sitting-up exercises, you know. Do you have a gym?
Follow me. There.
Where are the dumbbells?
Oh, that's old-fashioned. Nobody uses dumbbells anymore. All exercise is done by machines. Actually, you don't have to do a thing. The machines will do it all.
So Dudley Do-Right took the Vic Whiplash 6-month course, and sure enough, upon completing the course, Dudley had built himself down.
What happened to you, Dudley? You look terrible.
What has happened, Nell, is that I have completed the Vic Whiplash bodybuilding course, and I'm as strong as an ox. Let's arm wrestle.
Dudley, you have been cheated. Snidely Whiplash has not built you up. He has built you down.
Goodbye, Nell. I'm leaving the Mounties. There is no place for a chicken-hearted, puny man.
But what will you do? How will you live?
I guess I'll just have to take a civilian job. Maybe someone has use for a puny man like me.
Good luck, Dudley.
Oh, don't squeeze so hard already. Oh, you did that on purpose, Nell.
So Dudley Do-Right was forced to look for a job. For weeks, he was turned down because...
You're too puny.
Sorry, we don't hire puny people here.
You're so puny. Such a puny.
Then I don't get the job?
I never saw such a puny.
Then all at once, Dudley's luck changed.
Dudley Do-Right, eh? All right, Do-Right, the job's yours. You know our quota, 20 trees a day. Think you can handle it?
Oh, yes, sir.
When Dudley was finally able to get the axe off the ground, he started to work with enthusiasm. And in 4 weeks' time, Dudley's muscles turned to steel. Dudley Do-Right was building himself up.
Timber!
Why, you're strong as an ox.
No, ma'am, I'm puny.
But Dudley didn't realize that he was building himself up. He still thought of himself as puny. Then one day, by mere accident, Dudley happened to run into Nell Fenwick.
Don't touch me, you brute. Just because you have all those muscles, don't think you can have your way with a girl like me. Why, Dudley, is that you?
Yes, Dudley Do-Right, your faithful puny friend.
Look out! It's a runaway horse! Run for your lives!
I know I did the right thing when I left the RCMP, because there's no room for a puny Mountie in the RCMP.
Dudley, you lifted that horse up with one hand. No puny man could do that.
You don't have to put me on. I've learned to live with the fact that I'm puny. Some people are just puny.
Dudley Do-Right, you are not puny.
If I could only believe you, Nell.
Dudley, it is all in your mind. Just keep saying, I am not puny, I am not puny. Then you can get your money back from Snidely Whiplash.
I'm not puny. 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 I'm not puny.
It's good to have you back, Dudley. I can't for the life of me think why I thought you were puny.
It's understandable, sir. It all started when Nell and I were arm wrestling like this. Here, you see, we both gripped hands and...
I saw that, Dudley.
I'm not puny. I'm not puny. I'm not puny.
Realizing Believing that Boris had been hired to kill Moose so that he would be unable to testify against Finger Scarnose, Rocky knew that he must hide Bullwinkle where he would be absolutely safe until after the trial.
You want me to hide on a what, Rock?
Mink farm.
I was afraid that's what you said.
Knowing a mink farm would be the last place anybody would ever think to look for a moose, our heroes signed on as mink hands at a local minkery. Everything went well until the very day of the trial when Boris and Natasha arrived at the farm.
Hokey smoke! Bullwinkle, we gotta hide you.
Shoving Bullwinkle into an empty mink pen, Rocky instructed him to act like a mink.
Squeak, 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 squeak. Oh, squeak.
Hiding in a mink meal barrel, Rocky waited in the darkness for 2 hours. Then, when all seemed quiet...
They must be gone. Phew, that was a close one.
But returning to the mink pen, he found that Bullwinkle was also gone.
The mink pen is empty. What happened to Bullwinkle?
Who's that?
Why is this pen empty?
Why, I sold the mink that was in it. Biggest son of a gun I ever saw. He put up quite a fight, too, but we finally got him into the sack.
You sold him?
Yep, to a little foreign feller in a black suit.
Oh, no.
Knowing that every second counted, Rocky flashed into the air and followed the tire tracks left by Boris's car in the road below. Before long, he found the car parked at a deserted sawmill and swooped down for a look through the window.
Well, honey bun, at last I will keep Moose from testifying against my hero Finger Scarnose. And you will get Moose-skin babushka out of the deal at the same time.
Oh, you are such a thoughtful little stinker, Boris, darling. Hokey smoke! Bullwinkle is due to testify right now. How will I ever save him and get him there in time?
Time was rapidly running out, and with Bullwinkle only inches away from the cruel saw, Rocky struck upon a bold plan. Sneaking to the phone in the sawmill office, he placed a call.
Hello, electric company. This is the sawmill calling. I just thought I'd tell you that I can't pay my electric bill.
Everybody knows that when you don't pay your bill, they cut off your electricity.
Hey, what happened to the electricity?
Maybe we blew a fuse, darling.
Come on, we fixed it so we can get back to cutting up Moose.
Rocky, baby, your timing is perfect.
Never mind that. We gotta get you to that trial to testify.
Right, let's go.
Wait! There's one more thing I gotta do first.
Stopping by the phone, Rocky made another call to the electric company.
Electric company, this is the sawmill again. I just found out that I can pay my bill after all.
Watch, Natasha. Here is a trick I learned in the army. You put penny in fuse box and you get the results right away.
Please, Boris, this is not time to be showing off.
With Boris busy elsewhere, Rocky and Bullwinkle set off on a dead run for the courthouse. But could they make it in time?
Order! Order in the court!
Please, Your Honor, can't we wait just a few more minutes?
I'm afraid not. Since there is no witness to testify, I'll have to find Finger Scarnose, not...
Wait!
Who are you?
I am the Mooseness.
He means witness, Your Honor.
Yes, and I am here to testify. He done it.
Extra, extra! Moose's hero! Scar-Nose and gang go to Pokey. Read all about it.
Hey!
You did it, Bullwinkle. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of me, too, for living through the whole thing.
And what about the viewers?
We're proud of them, too, for living through the whole thing.
Don't miss our next adventures of Rocket J. Squirrel and Bullwinkle Moose.
As if our time is just about run out.
Mine must be a little slow.
You got the credits, Bullwinkle?
All on this itty-bitty card. Oop!
Right.
Bye
now. See you next time.